Recent turn of events, South Africa is at the brink of a significant shift in its telecommunications sector, a change that presents both excitement and challenges for businesses and consumers. The business industry, especially those dependent on 2G and 3G for crucial machine-to-machine communication and IoT devices like vehicle trackers and smart meters, face a notable obstacle due to these concerns. As per the government directive and the telecom regulator, approval for mobile devices utilizing 2G and 3G networks must cease by September and of course September and the end of December. Now all network providers are required to halt activation for 3G devices and commence the shutdown process of these networks. Now let's have more details of that in this report.
Various industries that rely on these legacy networks have raised their concerns. The logistics sector in particular faces disruptions as fleet management systems, GPS tracking devices and communication tools still operate on 2G and 3G networks. According to government guidelines, the telecoms regulator will have to stop approving the use of mobile devices using 2G and 3G networks by the end of September. By the end of December, all network providers will have to stop activating 2G and 3G devices and will need to start with a shutdown of these networks from June next year. A total shutdown must be complete by no later than 31 December 2027.
The South African market is characterized by still fairly extensive use of the 2G and 3G mobile technologies, even though 4G is very prominent and 5G is being deployed. We've got several million 2G and 3G SIM cards in the market, and they're used for both in the business sector and the individual consumer sector of the market.
Companies like Transnet, which play a crucial role in South Africa's transport and logistics sector, are concerned about the cost and complexity of upgrading to 4G or 5G compatible systems.
Because a lot of the big companies have made a lot of investments in terms of infrastructure. If you think about your tracking devices from your cars, if you think of the trains, like your Transnet, they've made multi-million rands infrastructure investment. As a result, we are saying insofar as those services, 2G will exist for a very, very long time, but it will not exist at the scale that it currently exists. There'll be just a tiny bit that will still be available just to make sure that those services continue being available for end users and those companies as well.